With the new charger that we bought, the Evoque, the one thing that I noticed after a couple weeks of charging was that I started to learn a little bit more about the app, because I found that at nighttime our electric off-peak was as half the rate. So what we did, now we don't charge till 9 o'clock our cars. And the reason is, why charge them when we first get home, say 4 or 5, when the off-peak time is 8 to 6 in the morning or what have you. So the one thing that was nice about the app, and I'll show you when I go into it, we have two cars. We set up whose car was what, but the one thing we would do is we have a delayed start time at 9 p.m. So even though we plug it in, the power will not start flowing out of that until 9 p.m., which makes it half the rate, almost half the rate, as if we did it when we first come home. So that's nice. So I undo the plug and charge. The plug and charge is if you plug it in and you want to charge right then. Since we have our cars home at night, since we're sleeping the whole time, in the evening we don't need the car. We just set it to start at 9 p.m. And usually it's done by midnight, because we don't use up all our battery. But it's kind of nice to do that and take advantage of that. That's one nice thing about the app. And I guess there's multiple schedules, which I haven't, we just used the delayed start. And you get a prompt an hour before the starting starts and says, plug in your EV, which is nice, because if you didn't plug it in and you forgot on the delayed start, it wouldn't charge to it, because it has to be plugged into the vehicle. It pops up, tells you that your car is finished charging, which is very nice. I like that feature a lot. So you feel secure that, hey, the car did charge completely. We found that it's not from the inside of the car that you set the time. At least in our situation, we set the time for here to start at the top time.
And that's through the app.
And that's through the app. And that way, power just doesn't come through this thing until it hits 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Since power doesn't go through it, it's not going to charge. The car can't tell this to start the power, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, that's a mistake we made.
Yeah, that's a mistake we made.
And then can you set that to 80%? You know, like I only wanted to charge to 80%. Do you set it through that app?
No, you set it through your car.
Through your car, okay.
Because your car is then telling it when to stop.
Okay. Great.
The other thing that you can do, you can put your power rate in here, like what you're paying per kilowatt hour, so that you could get the exact value of what you're doing. The other thing, you can change the current that you want to have. We do 48 amps on her Cadillac Lyriq. My Tesla, for some reason, says 40 amps. 48 is at least the fastest we can do at home. And if you wanted to only charge at 30 amps an hour, that's fine too. Some people say 30 amps an hour might even be better for your battery. I haven't investigated that enough, but you have the ability to change how much current is flowing out of this box and into your car, which is very nice. So some cars may not take 48 amps.
So in summary, we love this charger. First of all, it's faster than the basic portable chargers. It's also very safe. One of the best features is the app itself. We've really learned a lot from the app. And it's got the long cord of 25 feet, which is wonderful, so we can really park our car way in the garage and use that. It's very easy to plug in. And overall, we've just really liked this charger a whole lot. We're very happy with this purchase.